Welcome back, Reverend Big John. Welcome back to Reverend Big John's Backyard Fishing. Got tongue-tied there a little bit. I am on Lake Marburg in Pennsylvania. And this is my first time on Marburg. I fished it, of course, from shore, but I've never fished it from kayak. So this is the first. Water, as you can see, is super clear, gin clear, as they would say. And yeah, looking forward to this one. This is Wednesday, of course. This is Bible study Wednesday. I have my Bible study later on this evening, and y'all know I like to get some in, but once again, this is the first time I have actually brought the kayak out. And let's just see if we can pick up something or pick off something in Marburg. Now, there's a largemouth in here, smallmouth in here. I believe it's smallmouth. Not quite sure. Stripers up in here. Muskie. Man, I've seen some big muskie in here. Enough to scare me. So we're gonna fish a little bit. We're gonna throw the plopper, and it's about 10, 11 o'clock. So once again, we'll trap about 2 hours, pack it up, get out of here. Hopefully we'll have some fish to show for the first time up here. I was gonna harvest some, but I don't feel like it. I haven't harvested any bass all year this year, but believe you me, I do harvest them from time to time. The limit on this one is 15 inches though. You can't have nothing smaller than 15 inches. There's still like a 5 to 6 creel limit on it. You know, a lot of folks, they be like, I won't eat bass. Bass ain't no good, but the bass I make is delicious. So I don't know about y'all, but I really haven't harvested any because I got too many ocean fish in my freezer. So I've been coming out bass fishing just to pretty much, you know, fish, do my show, and enjoy life and de-stress and work through problems and situations. But I have plenty of sea bass and mackerel and ocean perch, you name it. I got a freezer full of stuff. So I really don't need anything right now. But you can harvest them. If not, they wouldn't be on the sheet. Some states have a closed season. Other states don't have no closed season. You know, so stop tripping all the time when somebody collects something. Just because you don't collect it or eat it don't mean anybody else don't eat it. If they catch it, they got all right to it. Believe that. So once again, this is Bible Study Wednesday. We are studying a book from Charles Stanley called Finding Peace. One of the greatest things about life, I guess, is to be able to find peace. Peace boils down to really a perspective and how you see things and how you figure things out. And it is achievable, but you gotta not stress so much. Everything can't be a crisis. Everything can't be, you know, tower inferno. You gotta be able to relax a little bit and take the bumps and the bruises. You'll never know what a good day is unless you know what a bad day is. So we can find peace, but peace comes through our faith. It comes through my faith in Jesus. You know, because of Jesus, I believe anything can be worked out. And all situations are crazy. I mean, let's think about it. That whole situation with that limousine. You know, this limousine goes off the road. These people, they doing what's right. Yet 20 people are gone because of somebody else's greed. Now, that's hard to, you know, fathom. It don't make sense, you know. But the reality is, life don't make sense. Life ain't fair. There are good days and there are bad days. And you got to approach them as they come. We all are susceptible to them. Just because I'm a born again believer don't mean I'm not going to suffer tragedy. You know, that's ludicrous. That's absolutely absurd. But yet some people think that. So everything that happens in life you will not be able to explain. Nor do I try to explain, because I can't explain everything. I'm not God. I don't have the mind of God. I got the mind of a man, and the mind of a man says that makes absolutely no sense. But if God is sovereign, what can I say? You know, I mean, tell me one man who can add a day onto his life. Nobody, because nobody knows the day, the time, the place, nor the hour, only God. So part of finding peace is having faith in the God that you serve. And knowing that what you don't understand, he understands, and things that you can't figure out, lean out on your own understanding, ask God for some kind of peace, and take the perspective that even though times are hard or times are rough, this too shall pass. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. All right, let's get to some fishing. I've been sitting here throwing this plopper right now in all this grass, but it is high noon, and so more than likely, without smallmouth being around here, the largemouth probably won't hit it. So I'm gonna go try to find some of these banks and hit these shores and see if they'll jump on it there. Welcome back. On my way over here, man, I saw some nice perch. You hear what I'm saying? Nice perch. I'm gonna have to come out here and do some perching. Yak won't keep moving forward. I don't want to go all the way into it. Now, normally, at this time of the year, the water is way down, but with all the rain that we've had this year, this stuff is all the way to the top. I mean, where you see these trees right here, it would all be ground, and you could walk around this entire area to fish the whole shore. Of course, that's not the case right now. I might be barking up the wrong tree with this here plopper, but we'll see. I'm gonna throw it for a minute because I want to see a topwater hit. Because those of you who bass fish know the explosiveness and the excitement of a topwater hit. And the only thing better, of course, is a crankbait. When you're sitting there and you're cranking something, all of a sudden your line goes tight. You're not expecting it, you don't see it coming, the bam, there it is. That's exciting too. That'll make your heart pound. That's some stubborn grass right there. For those who don't know, generally I smack the water with the lure to get the grass off. When you can't do that, then you got to bring it in. Let me go down to this bottom and kind of work my way back up here, because I'm essentially going to stay in this whole area. I'm not going out into the main lake because I know that there are fish here. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Won't you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? All right, so we have tied the crankbait on. Let's see what that does. crank these shores first. Guess I'll go to the shaded side. Yeah. That and this tall grass sitting out here. I can hit it. Man, I see this water is clear, man, but I ain't seeing no fishes. See if this bright orange wacky and bring them running. Nothing else is really bringing them running. I just took that. Small though. They ran with it though. Got them. Nice one. Nice. And the vacuum. We ain't gave up yet. And look, there's more bass around. So they did, y'all. That's a nice one. I just can't get them to come in yet. But yeah, he would be a keeper too. There we go, y'all. That's a beauty. There we go. Let's see. How much? How long? Would this be a keeper fish? Yep. 15 and a half. 15 and a half. Nice one. Off the whack. Today is your lucky day, man. Swim. And probably about a pound. Over a pound. I have this manual one, don't work too good, but let's see. Yeah, just a pound. So the wacky is what they hit. But then I seen 3 other ones around that puppy. First one hit, let go. Ooh, this is kind of frayed right now. All right, gotta retie. Right, welcome back. Reverend Big John's Backyard Fishing. We got the first one on. We got it off a wacky, off of the Cheeto. And I had to retie it because the line was frayed. It's only a 6-pound test. So that was a nice 16-inch, 1 pound. So you can see he was long, but he was light in the behind, as they would say. But hey, man, I found something that was willing to hit, though. Willing to hit the Cheeto. And then I had seen some other fish swimming around it. So let's throw it some more. Let's see what happens. Back to the shallows, though. I drifted a little bit since I was retimed. There's actually some other fish around it when I was bringing them in. But hey, you know it's always good to get on the board. You done bought your kayak way up here to Pennsylvania. You know, you want to grab something just like everybody else. The good thing with that is I could actually see the hit, even though the line was moving. You know, I saw the hit first because the water is super clear. Something died around here. Smell it. Can't see from the glare right now, so I have to watch the line again. Let's pull this crankbait out again. Well, welcome back, my friends. It's time to get out of here. 2 hours, and I thought I would kind of tear them up out here today, being that nobody was really around and the weather was right and all the variables seem to be in play. But I only got 1 hit off the Cheeto worm, and I haven't got anything else. So I'm going to head in. Gonna make this stroll back, probably just still drop a few lines until I get back to the dock, which is only a second away. But man, with all these grass clumps and piles, yeah, man, I for real thought that I would at least get more than that 1 hit. But the hits have been far and few. You know I got a late start, but according to all those little bass apps and stuff like that, it's supposed to be a good time today. It said major time. And bass forecast. This is why I don't be buying none of them apps. You know, if it's supposed to be major hitting and the fish are in the biting mood, I want to see some bites. But that's not what happened. And like I said, we're going to get out of here. We had one hit, you know, but be like that sometimes. I've been out here when there's no hits. And most recently, the Potomac. The time when you need hits. But it's good. I had a good day. Good time to be out here on the water. A couple of other bodies of water I want to check out coming up here, and that'll be like Lake Redmond, Pinchot, I think Lake Frederick, which is the Susquehanna, and there's one more, and I can't think of its name, that I definitely want to hit, and they're like reservoirs. So anyway, this is Reverend Big John. Always remember, I don't care what you do, keep the Lord first and keep your lines tight. God bless, and I'll see you next time on the water.